In the practice management workspace, there's a lot of opportunities to track and organize your contacts. Right on the main screen here, we can see contact types. There's also an option for entity types. But sometimes you want to add an additional layer of contact information, ways to categorize them, especially when dealing with form letters and reports. One way that you can do that in the workspace is through contact groups. Now, these are fully customizable and they can be assigned to contacts in bulk. So one way to see and access this screen is to simply come to the Contacts tab and go to the Contacts Options button, which are the small gears that you see located on the menu bar. Once in here, we can open up the contact groups. And we can see that AV DC Electric receives a monthly newsletter and they're currently a bookkeeping client. So you can use the contact groups in a couple different ways. You could use them specifically for things like form letters, and this gives you a lot of customization as far as organizing and filtering out contacts based on, again, the services you provide or some of the information that you'd like to send them via form letters. This is also a way that you can create and customize various reports and filter using these contact groups. Now, once you're in this screen, whether it's for a specific contact or through the setup menu at the top, so you can navigate to setup, contacts, and then assign contact groups, what you're able to do is actually define new groups. And again, this is where you can create custom contact groups. Simply hit the add button, type in what you'd like to name your new group, and you're finished. Once that's done, you can either specific to a contact assign these new groups, or you can do it in bulk. So if I wanted to add AVDC to a new contact group, I would simply go to them in the system, navigate to the contact group setting, choose the type of group I would like to add them to, and add. It's as simple as that. Now you also have some options as far as doing this with multiple contacts at the same time. And you can actually do this in two different ways. You could say, for example, that this selection of contacts are all bookkeeping clients. And you could do that, for example, by going to Assign by Contact. Now, another option is also Assign by Contact Groups. And again, both of these are kind of ways to do this in bulk. So to give an example, if I go to Assign by Contact, I can actually select that contact, and we'll just do AVDC again. And I can pick various groups that I would like them to be part of. Okay, this also applies to alternates and dependents in the system. Now, another way to do this is if you have one specific type of group and you want to add a large selection of contacts to that group. And you would do that by assigning by contact group. So you could open up this menu, choose the group you'd like to work with. For example, we'll say bookkeeping. And then we can then choose every contact that we want to add to our bookkeeping contact group. And what this allows you to do is very quickly assign groups to a large number of contacts in the system. Now, once you've done that, again, what this gives you the option to do is filter and sort these contacts by these groups. One good example of that is through our form letters. So I could come up here to Reports at the top of the screen, go to Form Letters, choose our style. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and just choose a contact letter. Once we're at this menu, we can then choose the letter that we want to use. And then down here we have various filters such as contact names, account managers, and so on. One of our options are contact groups. This allows us to either choose a single group, or by choosing this option here, we can select multiple groups. So in this instance, in this example, what we would basically do is say, okay, we want any contact who is set up to receive monthly newsletters to receive this form letter. And then from here, we can obviously either print it out or email it. So the contact groups, again, give you an additional layer of filters when it comes to organizing your contacts.